How do you stop subject matter experts or sales engineers from killing your deals with technical jargon?
Okay, so picture this. You're on a call with your champion and you bring in your product specialist, your sales engineer, your SME, whatever, to show how you can really solve their problem. And within 5 minutes, your specialist is going off about like API integration, the data schemas, and all this like really technical stuff. And you're watching your champion's eyes like glaze over, or they go down like rabbit holes that are completely irrelevant to the deal. And you're like, oh my God, oh crap, this deal's dying right in front of me. So most reps, they go wrong here. They just throw their technical experts on the call and they're like, all right, go do your thing. So there's zero prep, zero structure, and then they wonder why the deals stall out because of all this information overload. Here's what you should do instead. First, just run a really quick prep call with your SME, your subject matter expert, before the customer meeting, like 15 minutes. And on that prep call, you walk them through who's going to be on the call. You know what the actual pain points are. You give them the flow, how this is going to run. It might sound something like this. Hey, Joseph, I want to walk you through how we're going to run this call together. I'm going to start us off and set the agenda with the client. Now, I know you're an expert. You can talk about this stuff for hours. But since we only have 30 minutes, I'd like you to shine on solving the biggest problem. But here's what I'm thinking as an agenda. I'm planning to maybe recap the problem to make sure everyone's aligned. Then our champion is probably going to start just dumping some information. Let me just summarize first what they said, and then I'll guide you exactly what to jump into next. Are you good with that? Cool. And then here's the other thing I might tell them as well. Hey, look, this champion has a habit of, word vomiting, taking over calls. So before you jump in, just let me repeat back what they say, and I'll tee it up for you. Is that cool? So now in the actual call, you're the quarterback. You're setting the agenda, you reiterate the problem, you let the champion talk, and then you summarize before your technical expert jumps in. So it might sound something like this. Hey, cool. If I understand correctly, Andy, this is your big problem, right? Okay, perfect. Hey, Joseph, can you speak specifically on how we handle this exact issue? So you're basically a translator now between all the technical jargon and what actually matters to the business. If, your SME starts going off on some random tangent, like you just bring it back. You're like, hey, cool. Just make sure we're on the same page. This is what Joseph just showed you. Andy, does that solve the problem you just described? And then at the end, you set the next steps. You control the whole thing. This is how you turn your subject matter experts from deal killers into deal closers. You prep them up front, you give them structure, and you run the call like a quarterback calling the plays.